Welcome to my review of the Klipsch 64 RC-2. This is by no means a new speaker, so I'm going to make this shorter than my usual reviews. But since there were no actual real reviews of these speakers on YouTube, I think it is about time somebody told the world what a great center speaker this really is. This speaker confirms an old saying: bigger is always better. I've tried many different center speakers for my home theater system and was quite skeptical when buying this speaker. Would horns in the center channel be overwhelming? Would a very big center speaker with horn technology just ruin my sound? Would the center just be too much center of attention? Questions you will get an answer to very soon. The first thing I came to grips with was that this speaker would only be used for movies. I usually listen to music with two pairs of speakers, so this speaker's main job was to be the mothership in my home theater system. I have tried this speaker with music, and although it does play music, I do miss having music in stereo, so in my opinion, using this speaker for music is not recommended. This speaker, as all other speakers, needed some time to be broken in, but it was ready to go after 24 hours. I did play movies with mostly male performers to loosen up the bass. Harrison Ford, Dwayne Johnson, and Adam Driver, playing Kylo Ren in Star Wars, was used throughoutly. And of course in Fast and the Furious, Vin Diesel can bring out the bass as well. So then, a lot of Star Wars 7, not 8, because when Kylo removes the mask, his voice isn't that profound. Beautiful movie, and a lot of narrative in this movie with no sound or music in the background, which really brings out Harrison Ford's boomy voice. For mids, I needed the help of Sigourney Weaver, so here, Alien was a natural choice. But of course, Ghostbusters also got a couple of playthroughs. I love that movie. The highs got sorted with the help of Chris Tucker's high-pitched voice as Ruby Rhod in Fifth Element. I didn't need anything else, to be honest. Just watch the movie. His high-pitched squeals and his aching for love can drive your neighbors mad. I do have to mention though that while this process was going on, more and more bass was apparently rattling my shelves, especially the shelf in which the speaker stood. I did not know what was causing it, and I am no expert, but there are no venting holes for air to escape from on this speaker. But I seriously had to do something, as all the shaking and rattling was annoying, to say the least. The rubber feet that came with did not work, and since there are no natural holes for spikes, I had to build a homemade solution which works remarkably well. Now Vin Diesel, instead of filling my shelf with puke, now Vin Diesel filled my room instead, and I do recommend building a homemade stand for this speaker. As mentioned, this speaker's main job is to deliver dialogue and everything else that comes with a center speaker. Here are some highlights of my movie testing. Alien.
What's happening with the repairs? How's it going?
Oh, they're pretty much finished now.
Why the hell didn't you tell me so?
Well, because there's still some things left to do.
Like what?
Well, we're blind on B and C decks. The reserve power system's
Oh, no, that's a bunch of horse shit. We can take off without that.
Well, yeah, we can. You think that's a good idea?
Look, I just want to get the hell out of here, all right?
Blade Runner 2049.
What are you doing here? I heard the piano. Don't lie. It's rude. You're a cop. I'm not here to take you in. Oh, yeah?
Ghostbusters.
We just had a visit from the Environmental Protection Agency. How's the grid holding up?
It's not good.
Tell them about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie?
Fast and the Furious 6.
You get me Shaw. I'll get your pardons.
You heard him. But this is different.
We're not dealing with cops, we're not dealing with drug dealers. It's a whole different level.
We getting paid, right?
Fifth Element.
What? Was that a bomb? Just shut up and count! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Conclusion. The Klipsch 64 RC2 has revolutionized my movie experience. For its size, it is surprisingly subtle. It is in fact not as bright as other Klipsch speakers or products. There is a sparkle in the sound, but it is no near as bright as the RP280F or the RF82-2. Everything sounds very natural, but profound. No more would I have trouble with other speakers overwhelming the sound of what was being said, as the Klipsch 64 RC2 delivers its own presence in any movie. When all hell is breaking loose all around you, in your 7.2 system preferably, in Game of Thrones, the Klipsch 64 RC2 always nods you on the shoulder right before Jon Snow is about to give his commands to his troops. Yes, the Klipsch 64 RC2, if you have room for it, demands your attention both in sound, scope, and size. And yes, the Klipsch 64 RC2 is a bit more than usual for a center channel, but hey, the center channel is the most important speaker piece of any serious movie theater system. So you guessed it, this speaker gets a 10 out of 10 from me, and I highly recommend this speaker if you're serious about your movie hobby. Thank you for watching, take care, have a nice day.